What's good, YouTube? This is Admin Umbra back for another episode of Rocket Daily. As you can see, I am once again using the team I used in our last stream, the Iron Defense Pinsir team with the Mew lead that I'm really fond of. This is a battle I had against Scott, who I have post-battle against before. We brought a much stronger, much more OU team to this battle. This is a really good one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the battle. And remember, if you want to battle myself or Admin Shade, check out our streams. That's a huge place to battle. We battle all day. And also follow us on Twitter because I'm very active in looking for battles and things like that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the battle. Looking at his team, I didn't see anything too threatening. Looking at leads, I don't know, I kind of predicted like a Landorus lead, or excuse me, Thunderous lead maybe. I could see the Magnetric with the Vault Switch. Even the Azumarill, I mean, we all know how I feel about Azumarill's not being taunted. But Scott actually battled me and I did a very similar thing. Oh, I should mention that we actually DC'd in this battle. So when we first did this battle, he did actually lead with the Azumarill, and I taunted it, and he went for Belly Drum. Then we disconnected, and we came back, and he brought a different lead. But yeah, so that is why I enjoy so much having lead on my lead Pokemon, because it does allow me to taunt. And I can't live without it. I love having taunt. I love this Mew as a lead. But this time I do believe he actually does lead with the Magnetric. Look at Mew! Mew is so adorable. I love Mew. Yeah, the Magnetric comes out. Predicting a Vault Switch, because obviously we're not amazingly cool in wanting a physical Magnetric with like Crunch or something. I don't even know if it can get Crunch. But I go into, are you eating though? The special wall that is Chansey, because I know he cannot hit me. And the Charge Beam, very interesting, and I applaud Scott for using this. And I'd love to hear some comments, some discussion below this video, but I don't know if I agree with the Charge Beam Magnetric. I mean, it's not really bulky enough, I feel like, to take advantage of Charge Beam. That's going to be in here multiple turns. I get that maybe killing something off, and then you can sweep. This is actually the first play in the battle I really disagree with. I have no idea why my opponent is staying in. Especially, you don't know my set. I went for T-Wave anticipating you to Volt Switch out, and then I would T-Wave anything, especially the Breloom, which could have been Poison Heal. But I could have Toxic. I'm a Chansey. I'm sorry. Like, I really disagree with staying in on a Chansey with a special attacker. Even if you're boosting, I'm a Chansey. Like, you are not... Like, I have Wish. I'm a Wish Chansey, let alone. Like, you are not going to get through me. And you're letting... On a team, I have two prominent Pokemon that are known for priority. And you're letting what is one of your most powerful sweepers take damage to the point that I could hit them with Ice Shard and Aqua Jet and KO. And I really have to disagree with this decision. There's better things you could be doing, in my opinion. Because even if you do kill this Chansey, like, your health's going to be so low that I have priority. I'm not afraid of you. I just really personally disagree with that decision. But so we are sitting in here because I am just going to keep going for Wish and Seismic Toss until I either kill this thing or bring it down really low, as long as my opponent wants to stay in here. And I could have kept predicting, like, originally the first turn I went for that T-Wave, predicting the Volt Switch and the Breloom to come in. If it was Poison Heal, that would have been my only chance to cripple it. My opponent ends up going for Overheat here, maybe predicting a Mamoswine. I have no reason to go into Mamoswine. I'm very aware that these things carry fire attacks. Even with a Scarf, you're still faster, and like, I'm very comfortable with Chansey. He's doing an excellent job, and now his special attack is even lower, so I'm totally unafraid. I do think it was kind of obvious that maybe my opponent doesn't have Volt Switch. I just realized they went for a hard switch out. Maybe they don't have I don't know, because I kind of wish I went for the T-Wave there, but my health was so low I really had no other choice. But that would have been a fantastic prediction. But it turns out he's not actually the Poison Heal set. I stay in just to let him go for the Spore. Very fine with that. Obviously when I switch out, the sleep goes away. So trying to figure out what other poke I want to be put to sleep, I realized that my opponent is very unaware of how different my Mega Pinsir set is. My Mega Pinsir obviously doesn't have Quick Attack, and it is the only Pinsir on the face of the earth without Quick Attack. So frankly, I honestly, we can talk about this in the comments, I 100% disagree with this play by my opponent. Like, I'm a Mega Pinsir. Like, you didn't know that I was a creative set without Quick Attack. And the odd, like you could have just been destroyed. It just happened that I'm really weird and running a weird set. And I know that Breloom won Rock Tomb, but you're not Scarfed, like, and I have the priority Quick Attack. I just really don't. And nothing on his team wouldn't take nice damage from a Quick Attack. There was no reason for me not to go for it if I had it. I think I went for, like, a return. I just don't agree with that play at all. So I'm like, alright, I mean, switch should be obvious, but since my opponent is showing me that he's not going to make the plays I would make, I'm just going to stop kind of predicting at this point and start playing some, and start realizing what are the consequences of me over predicting. So knowing that he probably figured overheat would kill me, I stay in because it won't. I have thick fat. An overheat is not going to kill me. It'll do like 75% to me, I think. Yeah, I live it pretty nicely. I'm able to go for the Icicle Spear, finish this thing off. And with that last big threat gone, yeah, it's a nice little gap in his team. So I'm feeling pretty good about my position right now. Even though Pinsir's gone, I can now take the offensive. I don't really need it as a wall at this point. And he sends in the shiny Azumarill. I respect that name. That's a nice nickname, Scott, but nah. That's not how you use shiny Azumarill, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why this is not how you use yellow Azumarill. Go into Chansey because I don't care. I don't care that you're belly drum. I don't care. I'm going to fodder this Chansey. I'm going to fodder this Chansey, and this is the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't want belly drum Azumarill. We don't do that. We want max HP, max defense assault vest, and this is why. Because what do I have? I have a Latios, and I know that even +6, an Aqua Jet will not kill me. Shout out to Lindomar. Out comes the Lindomar. Aqua Jet's not going to kill me. My Thunderbolt will pop you. If you were max HP Assault Vest, though, you would live the Thunderbolt, and you'd want to hit KO me with Play Rough. That's why I won the bulky Azumarill, because you get kills on things you normally wouldn't. Things that will stay in on an Azumarill can't touch you anymore. And I'm really preferring it over the hyper offensive set, especially with support. So I have a really, really good chance to one-hit KO. So I go for it, depending on his investment. I just go outright for the Draco. I know I'm faster. Luckily I hit, and it just barely hangs in there. And this is another play I kind of really disagree with. My opponent starts to set up, and I have 2 priority users left. There's no reason, in my opinion, to set up. There's really not. Like, I have Azumarill and I have Mamoswine. It's very clear that from the health, from the health you're at, I'm going to kill you anyway. I don't know if they predicted me to go for the Draco, but I did. I did indeed. So then I go into Jesus. I'm about to show this man how to properly use a Goldilocks, the nice shiny Azumarill. I go for the Aqua Jet. I'm just like, get down, and just, wouldn't you know it, universe? Wouldn't you know? I get the Flame Body. It's part of the game. Live and you learn. Maybe, I don't know if, someone tell me, I don't know if Icicle Spear triggers it. I don't know if it's one of those moves that actually makes contact. I don't know if Mamoswine was a smarter choice for that reason. And now this man, you made a mistake. You made a mistake. I'm max HP, max defense. You think that just because I'm burned, I can't destroy you. Is that what you think? I'm about to show you why we won defensive Azumarill. We have no attack investment, we're burned. That hit didn't matter. We just break in multi-scale. I don't get the attack drop. I mean, in my opinion, that's highly irrelevant. I'm burned. Like, if I wasn't burned, he'd be dead anyway. Like, there are a lot of things that have happened in this battle. I don't think that turn was highly relevant. Even if he had Thunder Punch at this point, he still couldn't one-shot me from here. But now his multi-scale is broken. We're burned, remember. No attack investment. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. That's a 2-hit KO. What's he got? And all he's got to hit us with is like Earthquake, Extreme Speed, and I think he's like an Outrage or a Dragon Claw variant. Goes to this Extreme Speed. We're max defense. That does nothing to me. You're +2 attack. I'm max defense, max HP. Get down. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, we won bulky Azumarill. A max defense. Oh my, a Dragonite at +2 couldn't kill us, and we have no attack investment. We're burned, and we still took it out. That's why I love defensive Azumarill. The thing is a powerhouse. So at this point, it's GG because I have the Elephant, Cherry Scarf with Icicle Spear. So unfortunately, his Stormy is about to just get obliterated by Icicle Spears. So long as I hit more than twice. It's the risk you play with Icicle Spear over Icicle Crash. Sometimes it's pretty terrifying. I've had a few battles where like it was game changing because I only got 2 hits or something. But that is the battle. An excellent game to Scott. Scott is a very, very fun man to battle. Always uses fun, creative stuff. A big supporter of Rocket HQ. Scott, know that whenever we battle, you're always invited to do a dual comm with me. So if that ever interests you, reach out to me. I would love to give you a dual comm. I thought you played really, really well in this battle. You did some plays that obviously took me by surprise. Got some really nice kills. So I wanted to give you a shout out. But thanks everyone for watching Rocket HQ. If you want to battle us, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. And we're always taking viewer submissions, whether that be art or battles. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Rocket Daily. This is Admin Umbra, signing off.